Hey, just want to do a short video on how to make yourself more competitive for some of those scholarships that you're applying for. A little bit about me, CFI, studying at the Air Force Academy Prep School. I was fortunate enough to get my private instrument and commercial ratings while still in high school and by the means of scholarships from local aviation organizations, which was really nice. My aviation journey began back in the 5th grade. I've been in many shoes. I've been that 10-year-old who's passionate about aviation, but not old enough to solo, not really old enough to make it practical to flight train, so studying in the books, all the way to here being a CFI while in college. Along my journey, I've had many flight training scholarships which have helped me out tremendously in gaining my ratings. Big thanks to the Red Hawks Flying Club, chapter of Black Pilots of America, the Sam Bruce chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen Incorporated, Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, Civil Air Patrol, Airway Science for Kids, EAA Chapter 105, and Urban Wings Aerospace and Leadership Club. So as you can see, I've had a diverse portfolio of where I've got my scholarships from. So what does this mean? Many entities have seen my dedication and potential in aviation, and I'm going to talk to you about that today and how you can do that for yourself as well. Aside from the obvious of being able to pursue flight training, earn different certifications and ratings, the scholarship accomplishes a way bigger goal. It removes the financial barrier of me pursuing my goals. And in aviation and similar competitive industries, a few things are required to be successful. First, you need dedication and passion, which shows your personal value, the personal meaning behind your work ethic. Second is your work ethic. So can you stay on task and eliminate distractions and deal with them? The third thing you need is money. All right, you can't do without the money. But if you can demonstrate dedication, passion, and good work ethics to the right people and to the right organizations, you have the opportunity for money to come. I like to compare applying for flight training scholarships similar to applying to a job application. But the only difference is, with the flight training scholarship application, you want to have done the work ahead of time. Everything else is the same. Very professional. You need to present yourself well. So some common aviation scholarship questions are, how would this scholarship help you to further your goal? And what do you plan on doing with the scholarship? Well, you don't just want to answer with, I plan on doing XYZ after getting the scholarship. You want to be able to say, I plan on continuing my efforts in XYZ through this scholarship application. How can we do that? We can start out with volunteer service. Constantly give back. And remember that your give back, before you even receive, is not a one-to-one return, but it's all about establishing a reputation with those you desire to support you in the long run. So if you're interested in aviation, maybe you should take some time to go and volunteer with a local aviation club, get to know people, network a little bit, then you have a story of long-standing relationships. Alright, so some of my main points are, no one will support you if they can't see you supporting yourself. And I'm not talking about financially supporting yourself, because sometimes that's not possible. But what you can do is you can surround yourself around the right people, around the right organizations. You can start volunteering and networking to support yourself, right? And maybe those same people are like, hey, this person's really serious about aviation. Maybe we can support them financially. Next, you want to develop long-standing relationships and give back before you receive. Alright, so really you just want to show selflessness. My personal story is I didn't earn a scholarship from any organization that I wasn't a part of for over 3 years. This allowed me to get to know them, to contribute to their core values, and them to know me. It's not about who you know, but who knows you. I'm sure we've all heard this. I've been given great advice from a longtime mentor that I've taken the time to internalize, and I encourage you to do the same as well. It's really not about who you know, but who knows you, how well they know you, and what they have to say about you. That how well they know you comes from those long-standing relationships. And what they have to say about you, that's determined by those countless, selfless demonstrations of service. Alright, let's talk about some common misconceptions and reasons I hear people do not apply for scholarships. Two main ones. First one, grades. My grades aren't good enough. Alright, I'm glad that you recognize that your grades might be a little bit low, but take some time to work on your grades while filling out your application and highlighting your other strengths. Because this really isn't an academic scholarship where it takes into consideration how well you can perform in school. Alright, they really want to see your whole person concept. Allow them to get to know you. Don't be your own barrier. The second one I hear are, my parents make too much money for me to get a scholarship. And that stems from the mindset of all scholarships being need-based. And it's true that there are some need-based scholarships out there, but all of them are not need-based. A good chunk of them are also merit-based. They want to see what you've done for yourself. So go out there, get a scholarship, earn something for yourself as well. Alright, so aviation is expensive for most people. A lot of people are in need of a scholarship. But it's important not to highlight this in your application. While you might address it, you want to submit an application that makes you stand out. And my advice to you about making your application stand out is really get that volunteer service in, show that you're willing to give back even before you receive. So before applying for a scholarship, focus on networking with people and organizations to make a good name for yourself. Opportunities will come after that. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me a message on LinkedIn. I'd be happy to help you out with your scholarship applications. Until then, I'll see you next time.